Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today I'll be giving you Joe Pesci's top 10 best movies. He's well known for his gangster roles, but he's been in many big comedy movies as well. So which role will take number one spot? Well, we'll find out shortly. So sit back, relax, and let the show begin. Number 10 is With Honors. Released in 1994 and directed by Alec Kishishin, it's a good little hidden gem. It's a bit of a tearjerker about a homeless man played by Joe Pesci, who's living in the boiler room of a library. And when Brendan Fraser drops his thesis down a vent, it lands right in the hands of Pesci. He tells him he'll give him one paper back for every favor. It's a fun movie with a solid all-around cast, and I love the winter setting and Harvard school location. It's a great underrated film with a tearjerker ending. Number 9 is The Public Eye. Released in 1992 and directed by Howard Franklin, The Public Eye is a great hidden gem that failed at the box office. Joe Pesci plays a tabloid photographer who's always first on a crime scene, but when he accepts a job from Barbara Hershey, he starts to get in over his head. I love this film, and the 1940s New York setting is awesome. Joe Pesci is fantastic in this role. If you haven't seen it, try to pick this one up. Number 8 is Lethal Weapon 2. Released in 1989 and directed by Richard Donner, this is an excellent sequel to the original classic. And one of the main reasons it's so good is the addition of Joe Pesci's character, Leo Getz. Whatever you need, Leo Getz. Pesci is hilarious in this role. The way he says, okay, always makes me laugh. And the way that Mel Gibson and Danny Glover slap him around, it's just so much fun to watch. Pesci's character was so popular that they brought him back for part 3 and 4, which are also fun movies, but part 2 is the best one with Pesci. Number 7 is Raging Bull. Released in 1980 and directed by Martin Scorsese, this is an excellent film. It's got a great cast with De Niro alongside Pesci. Pesci plays De Niro's brother and trainer, Joey LaMotta. He's perfect opposite De Niro, and that scene in the kitchen where De Niro keeps telling him to hit him in the face is very well done. It always makes me quease. I love the look of the film, and the story is top-notch. Raging Bull is an excellent film. Number 6 is The Super. Released in 1991 and directed by Rod Daniel, I love this film so much. Joe Pesci is given an apartment building to run by his slumlord father, but because the conditions are so bad, he's forced by the court to stay in the building until all necessary repairs are fixed. There's so many funny scenes and interactions with the tenants. This film is just such a blast. Joe Pesci is hilarious in this early 90s comedy hidden gem. It's a childhood favorite of mine, no doubt. Number 5 is Goodfellas. Released in 1990 and directed by Martin Scorsese, this is an excellent film with a great cast fronted by Joe Pesci, Ray Liotta, and Robert De Niro. There's so many great scenes with Pesci, like the iconic scene of him and Ray Liotta laughing. But my favorite scene is when they visit Pesci's mother after stabbing the guy in the trunk. And he starts talking about his mother's paintings. Pesci is hilarious. He's fantastic in this film. And to watch them all together while things are going great is just so much fun. It's a great film, and Pesci's performance is top-notch. He even won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. Number 4 is Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Released in 1992 and directed by Chris Columbus, this was a colossal hit and an excellent sequel to the original classic. I watch it every year around Christmas. Macaulay Culkin is lost in New York, and it's so much fun. I love the hotel scenes, and Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern once again are hilarious together. The scenes in the abandoned house where they are being toyed with is awesome. I've always loved the sequel, and many people say that part 2 is better than the original, but for me, you can't beat the original. Number 3 is Home Alone. Released in 1990 and directed by Chris Columbus, this was another monster hit, and of course I watch it every year around Christmas. Macaulay Culkin is left home alone by accident while his family goes on vacation. Everything's fun at first, but he encounters 2 burglars who invade his house. I love that house, it's beautiful. And Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern are iconic together. So many funny scenes. It's just such a great film that never gets old. Number 2 is My Cousin Vinny. Released in 1992 and directed by Jonathan Lynn, this is a fantastic early 90s comedy. Joe Pesci plays an inexperienced lawyer who helps his cousin, played by Ralph Macchio, and his friend who have been wrongfully accused of murder. Joe Pesci has never been funnier, and Marissa Tomei is amazing playing Pesci's quick chirping girlfriend. There's so many great scenes watching Pesci in the courtroom. This film is a blast, and if you haven't seen it, prepare to laugh. Number 1 is Casino. Released in 1995 and directed by Martin Scorsese, Casino is an absolute masterpiece. I can watch this film any day of the week. I love the old Vegas look and setting, and Pesci and De Niro are excellent together. I've always loved the scene where they meet up in the desert, and that dialogue is fantastic. Pesci plays Nicky Santoro, a vicious gangster who does things his way, but in the end, it catches up to him. Pesci in his greatest role is flawless. The pacing and editing are amazing. The film flows beautifully. You just never want it to end. Anyway, so that's the list, guys. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.
Going up. In the office, baby.
Good day.